wanted to say what's up. I've been like absent AF. I do have a video in progress right now. It's kind of like, it's something else. It's something very different from what I've done. But I have been quite absent from YouTube. Reason behind that, no excuses obviously, but simply just I've been very in my head about my physique. Just been slacking, honestly. Like I said, there's no excuse. I need to be on my ship regardless. If I want it bad enough, I'll do whatever it takes. With that, I bring to you a chest and bench video.
俺はいつでも好きな時にここを出られる。当然子孫物を俺を殺すこともできない。つまりあなたに何ができるって言うんですか。他のやり方があったら教えてくださいよ。戦え。
Three things you want to do. You want to be hitting a flat bench. You want to be hitting a pec deck of some kind of fly, and you want to be hitting an incline. The order that I like to go in is flat press, incline, fly. But if you want, you can go incline, fly, flat press, or incline, flat press, fly. Up to you personally, but I would always have that incline within the first two movements. Chest is typically a fast twitch fiber dominant muscle, which means you want to be training at lower rep ranges. And as my workout progresses, my rep ranges go up as I deplete glycogen. Barbell bench press. I cannot stress this enough. Do barbell bench flat out. It's a great movement. There's a lot of motor recruitment, and it's easily overloaded. Progressive overload, as you hopefully know, is one of the key factors to growth. Any muscle group. I'm a big fan of the barbell bench press because it is very brutal. It is very so I'm a big fan of movements where form breakdown will be very noticeable. And if it's not, you can still grow through it and from it. And then lastly, choose movements that you like. If you don't like a barbell bench, cool. Don't do a barbell bench. Find a movement that you like. If you don't like an incline bench, or an incline machine, like I do, use a barbell incline instead. I will say I always suggest having at least one barbell movement, whether that's a barbell flat press or a barbell incline. Up to you though. You can also do dumbbells. I'm a big fan of, hey, pick movements that you like, because if you don't like the movement and it doesn't feel good to you, you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to grow. What's the point at that point, right? 2 tips to actually grow your bench max if you're in a plateau. Number one, frequency. If you're only benching 1 or 2 times a week, you're not benching enough times per week to actually break through that plateau. Bench, especially once you get to, I want to say 275, 315, depending on how tall you are, you get a little bit of a frequency plateau where if you're not benching enough times per week, it's not going to go up. Bench is very CNS heavy, and so you have to really train your CNS, your central nervous system, for those bench loads. In my session earlier as well, I used a bodybuilding bar, the Texas bodybuilding bar. It's got a lot more whip. It's a little closer to a deadlift bar in that sense. And the one that I used is bent, kind of rough, but that whip helps off your chest, but it screws you over on the sticking point. So that like 90-degree like point in your arms where most people get stuck, it kind of like whips back on you, and you have to like drive through that sticking point more intentionally. So if you don't want to use bands, that is a good alternative. For people who have bands available, who have chains available, those are arguably even better, and they are less subtle. I wanted to just throw some freaking weight on and throw some weight around today, so that's why I did 365 with a bodybuilding bar. But if you're in a plateau, you're benching once or twice a week, and you're not using resistance bands and chains to break through that sticking point, there you go. There's your solution. What you'll see here is a treadmill, because I am a fat chud, and that needs to change. Plan is to be cool for the summer. While I am editing videos for you guys, I will be doing my freaking cardio. Diet's already locked in right now. Now it's just time for cardio. We'll see how diet goes with work, but should be fine. So, catch y'all later.